Hello and welcome to Election Exchange. I'm Parikshit Luthra. 93 seats across 11 states and 1 union territory will be going to polls tomorrow in the third phase of the Lok Sabha polls. Over 1,300 candidates are in the fray. The fate of more than half the Lok Sabha seats will be sealed after polling ends tomorrow. Voting will take place in 25 out of 26 Gujarat seats. The BJP has already won the Surat seat unopposed. The BJP had swept the state in 2019 by winning all seats. The party had registered a vote share of 63%. 10 seats in UP go to polls. The BJP had won 8 of them in 2019. The Samajwadi Party had won 2 seats. This included Mainpuri, which remains a Yadav family bastion. Voting will also take place across 14 seats in Karnataka. Polling season will come to an end in the state after phase 3. The BJP had won all 14 seats in 2019. 9 seats in Madhya Pradesh will go to polls. Union Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia is contesting from Guna, the seat he lost as a Congress candidate in 2019. 11 seats in Maharashtra go to polls, but all eyes will be on Baramati, which witnesses a high-stakes battle between members of the Pawar family. Sharad Pawar's daughter and 3-time MP Supriya Sule is facing NCP leader and Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar's wife, Sunetra. Vinaya Deshpande gets us more on the Baramati power play and why this battle is important.
All eyes will be set on Baramati. Yes, Mission Baramati is one of the most watched battles, not just in Maharashtra, but across the country, primarily because it's the first time that a Pawar will face another Pawar. Supriya Sule, who's a 2-time MP from Baramati constituency, will fight for her 3rd term, but this time on against her own sister-in-law and Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar's wife, Sunetra Pawar. This is the first time Sunetra Pawar steps into active politics, but she has the support of not just her husband and the NCP group of Ajit Pawar, but also from the BJP, from the Shiv Sena Eknath Shinde group and other allies, primarily called the Mahayuti in Maharashtra. Now, this is also the time when Sharad Pawar has put his entire might behind her daughter. It's not just Sharad Pawar, but Ajit Pawar's own younger brother and the entire Pawar family, which has campaigned against Ajit Pawar and Sunetra Pawar for Supriya Sule across the Baramati Lok Sabha constituency. Now, if you look at plain maths, there are 6 Vidhan Sabha constituencies that compose of Baramati Lok Sabha constituency. Of these 6, 4 are with the Mahayuti, while 2 are with the Mahavikas Aghadi. So in terms of plain maths, it's clear that it is Sunetra Pawar who has an upper edge, but at the same time, we are seeing that this entire election has become more of an emotive or an emotional issue, where an emotive appeal has been made by the entire Pawar family in order to stand by those who have stayed loyal and those who have stood behind the 80-plus-year-old veteran politician from Maharashtra.
All right. Thank you very much, Vinaya, for joining us. So it will be Pawar versus Pawar in Baramati, and it's the legacy of the Pawar family which both the sides are fighting for. Well, that was Baramati, but what about the other 10 seats across western Maharashtra? Konkan and Marathwada go to polls as well. The BJP had won 4 of the 11 seats in 2019. The undivided Shiv Sena had won 4. The NCP had won 3, including Baramati. Santya Gora joins us now. Santya, tell us what's at stake in the remaining 10 seats. Baramati, we know, is important. Another interesting seat will be the Sindhudurg Ratnagiri area, where you've got Narayan Rane contesting from.
Yes, absolutely, Parikshit. And remember, it's been quite some time that Narayan Rane has tasted the sweet victory. But this time, he is BJP's contestant from Ratnagiri Sindhudurg seat. That's the Konkan belt. And it's not just that bit. In fact, the Raigad part also forms the southern coastal belt of Maharashtra. For both the regions, lack of industries, unemployment are the most important issues, because it's been decades, it's been years that industries were promised to people, but there was one issue after the other, one protest after the other, which, put hurdles in the way. So unemployment is one of the biggest challenge in that particular region. Other than that, Ratnagiri, Sindhudurg and Raigad are known for their cash crops. But despite that, the lack of proper market setup is something which is costing farmers a lot in terms of transportations. Because despite growing mango, cashew nuts and other key crops, they have to transport all their crop to the bigger markets, which means that they have to shell extra money for transportation. So farmer distress is also going to be one of the important issues. And yes, as you said, key candidate is going to be Narayan Rane. It's also going to be Sunil Tatkare, because after the split in NCP, game has changed, things have changed for both sides. Now, talking about the western Maharashtra bit, barring Baramati, there are other seats again which are a matter of prestige for all the stakeholders here. Now, the important seats are Satara, Sangli, Kolhapur. These are the key seats. Now, BJP wants to, take hold of Satara and Sangli. These are the seats which they are yet to properly win, because despite the Modi waves, this region has maintained, pushed the BJP, kept the BJP out of the region. So BJP wants to take over this particular region. For Satara, Sangli, Kolhapur, water crisis is going to be one of the important issues. Farmer distress is going to be one of the issues. Sugarcane farmers are a significant vote bank there, and they are demanding MSP on sugarcane, but all they have received till now is just FRP. So that's going to be an important issue. Maratha reservation is going to be a key issue, Parikshit. Talking about Satara, Udayan Raje Bhosle is BJP's candidate. Talking about Kolhapur, Chhatrapati Shahu Shahji is Congress's candidate. Now, both these candidates are, close to Manoj Jarange Patil, the face of Maratha reservation protest last year. Now, both these candidates were selected by both BJP and MVA, keeping this particular dynamic in mind. Other than that, if we talk about the Marathwada bit, Latur and Osmanabad are two seats which are going to go to polls tomorrow. And there also, water crisis is one of the most important issues. Time and again, Latur has faced consecutive droughts for years. Farmer distress is another important issue for both the regions. And Maratha reservation as well. And now there are OBC category people also in both these constituencies. So the conflict between Marathas and OBC over reservation is also going to form an important part of the polls tomorrow. Parikshit.
All right. Thank you very much, Santya Gora. And Santya Gora will be getting us ground reports from battleground Baramati all day tomorrow. Let's move on to Uttar Pradesh. The Samajwadi Party has fielded Dimple Yadav in Mainpuri. The Samajwadi Party has never lost a seat since the party first won it in the year 1996 with Mulayam Singh Yadav. And he became the defence minister of the country after that. Shivani Bazaz joins us from Mainpuri. Shivani, there are three family members of the late Mulayam Singh Yadav who are fighting in this phase. Mainpuri remains the most crucial as it is the bastion of the late Mulayam Singh Yadav. Which way is the wind blowing in Mainpuri right now, and what's the chatter on the street there?
Well, in the third phase of the Lok Sabha elections in Uttar Pradesh, 10 seats are going to polls, including Sambal, Hathras, Agra, Fatehpur Sikri, Firozabad, Mainpur, Eta and Bareilly. Back in 2019, BJP had won 8 of these 10 seats and Samajwadi Party had won 2, including Mainpuri and Sambal. Here in Mainpuri, which is the stronghold of the Samajwadi Party, Dimple Yadav will face Bharatiya Janata Party's Jaiveer Singh and Bahujan Samaj Party's Shiv Prasad Yadav. Remember, this has always been the stronghold of Samajwadi Party. Before Dimple Yadav, the seat was associated with the name of SP Patriarch Mulayam Singh Yadav. Now, even though it has been SP's stronghold, the contest is not going to be easy this time around. The Yadav vote bank that SP has always eyed and won in the area has been challenged this time by Bahujan Samaj Party, which has fielded Shiv Prasad Yadav into the fray. This could be a big threat to Dimple's race to victory from this seat. However, there is also another big contender from the Mainpuri seat, and that is Jaiveer Singh, that has been fielded by the Bharatiya Janata Party, who is also the sitting Minister for Tourism and Culture in Yogi government. Now understand that apart from the Yadav vote bank, the Shakya community is also a big vote bank, and that is adding complexity to the contest is Raghuraj Singh Shakya, who was with the SP before and now has joined BJP and has a lot of influence in this area. This is likely to give BJP a push from this seat. So all in all, not an easy contest at all. For now, the constituency goes to poll tomorrow and we will have to wait and watch for the outcome.
Right, so all eyes out for UP in this third phase and those crucial battles that Shivani was speaking about. Shifting focus to Karnataka now, which has been in the news for the last few weeks, and this because of the Prajwal Revanna case. 14 seats in Karnataka also goes to polls tomorrow. The BJP had won all 14 in 2019. But what has actually cast a long shadow on Karnataka political landscape is the Prajwal Revanna sexual assault case. The Janata Dal Secular, which is in alliance with the BJP, has already suspended Prajwal, their sole MP, in the last Lok Sabha. Prajwal is currently not in the country. The Karnataka SIT has also arrested his father and JDS MLA H.D. Revanna in retaliation with a kidnapping case. In relation with the kidnapping case, veteran BJP leader and former Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa said, however, the case against Prajwal will not impact the BJP's prospects.
Inquiry is going on, it will take its own course. So that will not affect our election. In what way Prime Minister or anybody is responsible? Particular persons, if they are really involved after inquiry is over, the law will take its own course. They lost hopes. They don't get even 3-4 seats in Karnataka. That's where speak all nonsense.
And joining us now is DP Satish, Group Editorial Advisor at Network 18. Thank you for joining us on the show today. DP Satish, let me begin by asking you, even though Prajwal Revanna's election is already over, JDS is not contesting any seat in this region, how will that so-called sex scandal impact the JDS BJP prospects in the stage? How much of a conversation has been around this issue in this campaign?
Parikshit, it is very difficult to say because JDS is no player in all the 14 parliamentary seats which are going to vote tomorrow. 2 parliamentary seats in central Karnataka, Shivamogga and Davangere, and remaining 12 parliamentary seats in North Karnataka districts, they are going to vote tomorrow. Because JDS has no presence in these votes. JDS doesn't have a bigger presence in these constituencies. It is a minor player. In each parliamentary seat, it has 20,000 to 1 lakh votes and not more than that. In the last assembly election, JDS won 3 or 4 assembly seats from the entire region, central and North Karnataka districts. But this Prajwal Revanna issue is a big issue in Karnataka. Everyone is discussing it. Congress has made it a very big issue during its election campaign. Congress leaders Rahul Gandhi to Priyanka Gandhi, AICC President Mallikarjuna Kharge to Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and KPCC President D.K. Shivakumar, they have made it a big issue, and wherever they went in the last 1 week, they spoke about this Prajwal Revanna issue. But I really don't know if it is going to affect the outcome, because that is very difficult to say. People are discussing this issue, but I really don't know if it is going to affect the electoral outcome.
DP Satish, we'll also have to see how the Lingayat community votes, doesn't it? The BJP had won all 14 seats in this region last time around, but this time you have the Congress, which is there in the State Assembly. They are also trying to get the Lingayat vote bank and win them in a big manner. So how do you see this as a fight for the Lingayat vote bank in this phase?
It's true that all the 14 parliamentary seats, except the coastal part of Uttar Kannada constituency, have a sizable Lingayat population. In the 2014 Lok Sabha election, Congress could win just 3 seats from this region. In the 2019, BJP swept all the 14 seats. And Lingayat vote bank is huge in northern Karnataka districts, also in central Karnataka districts. Besides Lingayat, all these parliamentary constituencies also have a sizable Muslim population, sizable population of the Kurubas, the Shepherd, Siddaramaiah, Chief Minister, himself is hails from the same caste. And after that, there is a huge population of scheduled caste, scheduled tribes. And it also has a large OBC population. Lingayats are politically and economically the strongest community in Karnataka. Their population may be 15-16%, but they control about 25% of the vote. But if there is an alignment of other castes led by the backward classes, Muslims, SC, STs against the Lingayats, this election is going to be very, very interesting because it is a closely fought election. Congress has fielded about 5 Lingayats in this region. Out of 14 seats, Congress has given ticket to 5 Lingayats, and they are also giving a good fight to the BJP. And Congress wants to eat into some of the Lingayat vote of the BJP in this phase.
Right. Satish, if we were to also ask you about Shivamoga, this seems to be a very tough three-way battle. How does the challenge look for B.S. Yediyurappa's son, B.Y. Raghavendra?
So I don't think there is a triangular fight in Shivamoga, because in the case Ishwarappa, the former leader of the state BJP in Karnataka, is contesting as an independent candidate from Shivamoga, but he is not getting much support anywhere. The fight is between Congress's Geeta Shivraj Kumar, the daughter of former Chief Minister late S. Bangarappa, and also the elder sister of current Cabinet Minister Madhu Bangarappa. She happens to be the wife of Shivraj Kumar, Kannada film star, and also the daughter-in-law of Kannada thespian late Raj Kumar. And Yediyurappa's son Raghavendra is the sitting MP from here. Yediyurappa family and Bangarappa family have been facing each other since 1991. In 2009, Raghavendra defeated S. Bangarappa in Shivamoga. It was Raghavendra's maiden parliamentary election. After that, in 2014, Geeta Shivraj Kumar fought on JDS ticket and came third against Yediyurappa, who won that election. In 2018 by-poll and 2019 parliamentary general election, Madhu Bangarappa had lost to B.Y. Raghavendra. This time, Bangarappa family wants to take revenge on Raghavendra by defeating him, but BJP is giving a very good fight, because this is BJP's most important seat in Karnataka, because Raghavendra's younger brother B.Y. Vijayendra is the state BJP president. His father B.S. Yediyurappa is the parliamentary board member, and they are giving a good fight to the Congress, and BJP will try to retain this seat at any cost.
Right. Thank you very much, Satish, for joining us and really summing up the battle for Karnataka across these 14 seats. And it will be a tough and hard battle fought by both the BJP and the Congress party. We're taking a short break, but coming up, low demand for election merchandise at Delhi Sadar Bazaar, even as poll fever grips India. Traders say that political parties investing more on online campaigns, but remain hopeful. A special report coming up on the other side. Welcome back. You're watching Election Exchange. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that the 4th of June will be the expiry date for the Biju Janata Dal government in Odisha. Speaking at a poll rally in Odisha's Behrampur, Modi predicted that a double-engine government was going to form in the state for the first time. Remember, state polls will be held in the state along with general elections. Modi also blamed the Congress and then Biju Janata Dal for keeping Odisha poor despite being rich in resources.
ओडिशा में बीजेडी अस्त है, कांग्रेस पस्त है और लोग बीजेपी पर आश्वस्त है और सिर्फ भाजपा उम्मीदों का नया सूरज बनकर आई है।
Shifting focus to Delhi now, Congress has fielded former MP and veteran leader Jai Prakash Agarwal from Delhi's Chandni Chowk seat. Agarwal lost to BJP's Harshvardhan in 2019. This time, he will be facing Praveen Khandelwal, the founder of Confederation of All India Traders, who is contesting on a BJP ticket. Delhi will be going to polls in the 6th phase, that is on the 25th of May. My colleague Abhimanyu Sharma caught up with Agarwal earlier and spoke to him about his prospects and key issues that he is wanting to raise.
सर, इस बार इंडी अलायंस के कैंडिडेट के तौर पर आप इलेक्शंस कॉन्टेस्ट कर रहे हैं। कितना चांस देखते हैं आप वोट ट्रांसफ़र का दोनों पार्टीज़ के बीच में, जो कुछ वक्त पहले तक एक दूसरे के विरुद्ध थी दिल्ली में और अभी ही अलायंस बनाया? किस एक्सटेंट तक आपको लगता है वोट ट्रांसफ़र हो पाएगा? किस एक्सटेंट का सक्सेस रेट आप इमेजिन कर रहे हैं?
कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, पूरा समर्थन मिल रहा है और सब लोग बहुत मन से लगे हुए हैं, बड़ी मेहनत से लगे।
किस तरीके का प्रचार रहने वाला है? अगर टैक्सेशन को देखा जाए, फाइनेंशियल रणनीति को देखा जाए,
बटा हुआ है ये सारा एरिया जिसमें बहुत सारी समस्याएं हैं। और मुझे ताज्जुब इस बात का है, जब मैं वहाँ मैंने चुनाव लड़ने के लिए जब मुझे पार्टी ने कहा तो मैंने निकाली। मैंने कहा भाई डिबेट निकालो कि क्या क्या डिबेट ऐसी हुई हैं पार्लियामेंट में जो पुरानी दिल्ली के बारे में कुछ चर्चा हुई। तो आपको जान के ताज्जुब होगा कि पिछले 10 साल में एक लफ्ज़ भी किसी ने दिल्ली के बारे में वहाँ नहीं रखा। कोई समस्या के बारे में, ट्रेडर की समस्या के बारे में कोई भी एक लफ्ज़ भी। उसके अलावा जब मैंने ये ढूंढा कि मैंने कुछ प्रोजेक्ट्स ऐसे होंगे जो उन्होंने शुरू करे होंगे, जिसकी मांग करी होगी, जो नहीं हुए, तो पता लगा एक भी प्रोजेक्ट ऐसा नहीं है जो पिछले 10 साल में बीजेपी ने इस क्षेत्र के लिए रखा हो, जो बाकी रह गया हो, जिसको मुझे आगे लेके चलना हो। ये बड़ी ताज्जुब की बात है कि आप जिस क्षेत्र से मेंबर पार्लियामेंट यहाँ से रहे भारतीय जनता पार्टी के, उन्होंने बिल्कुल क्षेत्र की परवाह नहीं करी। नंबर 3, जो हमारे व्यापारी हैं, जीएसटी सबसे बड़ा एक हथौड़ा है उनके सिर के ऊपर, जिससे लोग बहुत पीड़ित हैं, बहुत तंग हैं। और उसका आप एक अंदाज़ा लगा सकते हैं कि तकरीबन 500-700 बार उस पर अमेंडमेंट हो चुके अब तक। तो ये कौन सा कानून बना है जिसका आपको खुद नहीं मालूम? तो मुझे लगता है कि इन्होंने किसी भी दिशा में कोई काम नहीं करा और शुरू से सारे काम की आवाज़ उठा।
Election in the world's largest democracy is a mammoth exercise, involves huge political spending by key parties. According to the Center for Media Studies, if the election expenditure in 2019 Lok Sabha election was roughly 60,000 crore rupees, it could rise sharply to 1.35 lakh crore this time around. As per estimates, almost 30% of election expenditure by political parties goes into marketing and publicity during campaigns. CNBC-TV18's Meghna Sen visited Delhi's Sadar Bazaar, where traders once sold election merchandise worth lakhs every day, but today are struggling because of the rise in digital marketing and use of AI. Here's a report.
Election fervor is at its peak at Delhi's buzzing wholesale market Sadar Bazaar, which is considered as the hub for election merchandising. Shops here are full of political campaign merchandise like caps, flags, t-shirts, banners, badges, with orders pouring in from different political parties. Known for selling all kinds of election paraphernalia, the famous Sadar Bazaar in Old Delhi looks like a pale shadow of the past when it used to be brimming with buyers during the biggest festival of democracy. Traders here sell campaign material to all parties across the country. Surrounded by stacks of unsold campaign merchandise worth almost millions, shopkeepers admit that current sales are at their lowest point ever. डिजिटल मार्केटिंग स्ट्रैटेजी है पार्टीज की, सोशल मीडिया के थ्रू, व्हाट्सएप के थ्रू, उसके चलते सेल्स पे इफेक्ट हुआ है?
काफ़ी फर्क पड़ा है हमारे बिजनेस पे। जो डिजिटल मार्केटिंग है उससे फेसबुक, व्हाट्सएप वगैरह पे जो पब्लिसिटी हो रही है उसका इस पे काफ़ी फर्क पड़ा है।
इस बार सेल्स कैसा रहा है आपका?
सेल इस बार बहुत कम है। झंडे हो गए, बैनर्स हो गए,
और ये बिल्ले वगैरह हो गए, इसी से ही मतलब थोड़ा प्रचार सामग्री होती है। इससे हर हाथ को काम मिलता है, गरीब को भी मिलता है, वो अमीर को भी मिलता है, मीडियम वर्ग को, हर वर्ग को काम मिलता है और इसका प्रचार भी होता है। इससे भी इलेक्शन में एक रंग आता है, उत्साह आता है। वो अभी थोड़ा इतना कम है लेकिन फिर भी ठीक ठाक है।
पर डे सेल्स आपका कितना था और अभी कितना है?
ये पहले पर डे सेल होता है 30,000, 35,000, 40,000, लाख भी होता था। अब तो 10, 5, 15 बस, इससे ज़्यादा नहीं हो पा रहा है, लेकिन उसके अंदर मार्जिन नहीं है।
Compared to 2019, the digital spends of political parties have risen significantly in 2024. Elections are being fought not just on the streets but on social media as well. For context, political ad spends on Google alone have gone up 6 times over 2019 figures. Over 90 crores was spent on political advertisements on Google between 1st of March and 2nd of May this year. The BJP was the biggest advertiser, spending 30.9 crores, followed by the Congress at 27.6 crore.
डिमांड तो होना चाहिए, डिमांड नहीं होगा तो हम लोग तो खत्म ही हो जाएंगे भाई, हम तो खत्म ही हो जाएंगे अभी डिमांड नहीं होगा। डिमांड तो होना बहुत जरूरी है और डिमांड आएगा।
2014 और 2019 के मुकाबले इस साल की बिक्री की स्थिति क्या है?
2014 और 19 के मुकाबले इस बार 2024 में ना के बराबर है। काम धाम एकदम ख़त्म है इस बार। 2019 में तो कुछ काम था भी, इस बार तो अभी तक कुछ पता ही नहीं चल रहा है कि ये इलेक्शन चल रहा है।
Well, that was a lot of colors in just one shop. The colors of all political parties are visible and not just one party. However, traders of Sadar Bazaar said that there is a muted demand for poll merchandise this election season and hope that it will pick up in subsequent weeks. In Delhi with camera person Lakshman Singh, this is Meghna Sen for CNBC-TV18.
With that, it's a wrap on this edition of Election Exchange. More news and updates continue right here.